Hello, back again on Entropia. This is Bloke Gaming, and today I'm just finishing up a couple of quests tonight. It's been a busy week for me, so I haven't been doing much in the way of videos, but just trying to catch up. And what I thought I'd do today is just run you through currently a typical day of what I'm doing in game, just to tell you kind of just to give you an idea as to what the game is on Toulon. I've been here a couple of weeks now, and it's starting to get a little bit old, quite honestly. There's nothing really big or fun or interesting to hunt. It was interesting earlier. A friend of mine was asking, you know, what are the what are the chase items on Toulon? And I honestly couldn't tell you. The the Kuhov stuff, yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly excited by that. I guess there's armor that upgrades there and gives you evade and stuff, and maybe that's the chase of Toulon. The old gods stuff, the Church of the Old Gods doesn't really give you anything. It's certainly not anything of value. It just gives you a cloak that's untradeable, um, which again, not that bothered about, quite honestly. Um, So then, why am I here? So I guess the main reason I'm here is to get some of the base trade skills up. I've been doing the daily 1,000 attempt quest, which it slowly builds you up. Um, I'm at like 2,200 machinery now, which it's a step in the right direction. And then the other thing that I've been enjoying, but slightly frustrated, but is the stacking of the quests. So the Bari quests I'm really enjoying. They're pretty easy to kill with my setup, and I think it's 100 of them gives you 8 peck evade. 160 of them gives you a couple of ped of oil. Um, what was the other? 35 gives you I can't remember what that was. I can look it up here. Hang on, just give me a second. 35 gives you perception, which is pretty good. And then alternating with that, the other thing I've been doing is the 100 kafas a day, which gives you, I think that's like point one of a ped of dodge, or 0.6 peck dodge. But anyway, is actually pretty good for building up key skills that you're going to need, which is, perception, evade, dodge. They're all pretty good skills. So it's been good. I've been really building those up slowly, day by day. And the thing that I like is you can try and stack, which is great. The thing that I'm not keen on at the moment is all of the daily quests. So the quests here, there's a lot of quests that have an hour cooldown, which is awesome. That 35 Bari for whatever it was, point something perception, that you can do hourly, which is awesome. The one downside is the 100 Bari kill quest. It's actually not on a 16-hour cooldown. It's on, I think, 24-hour cooldown, which is really frustrating because if you just catch it late one day, it means you have to lose an entire day or stay up crazy late. Currently, I am it's 1 a.m. my time, and it hasn't refreshed yet. And I really wanted to just crack out 100 Bari before I went to bed, but I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm going to finish this and then and probably call it for the day, and then maybe try and start a little bit earlier tomorrow so that over the next few days I can do it and just do it slightly later each day. But then you get one night where you come home late and you crank it out late, and then you have to miss a day again or stay up stupid late again. So if anybody knows any developers on Toulon, that if we could just fix that back to 16 hours, all the guides that I've read say that the daily cooldowns are 16 hours, and that would be awesome. You know, I don't mind waiting and doing it daily, just it's not daily right now. It's forcing, well, it is daily, it's 24 hours, but it's that 24 hours, and a 24-hour cooldown is kind of a pain. Um, so that's my current motivation. I'm getting good returns at the moment on Bari. I've been getting a good 95% return on pretty much everything I've been doing here, which is pretty good. Um, don't look at this return up here. I was at 95%, and then yeah, basically I converted some of my loot to nano cubes, and it counted it in the loot here. So don't look at that. It was about 95%, which is pretty reasonable. As I said, as long as I'm getting 95% plus, I'm good. And I think in total, since I've been here, it's probably at that 95% mark, if not slightly better, to be honest. So it's been, as I said, I like Toulon. It's a good place to level up your evade skills, your dodge skills, your perception, and at the same time, you're cranking up your codexes. I mean, look, I've got 2 codexes here I haven't really upgraded. Um, and again, skills are one of the keys to playing Entropia Universe. There's a lot of things that are locked by skills. You've got what weapons you can use are locked by your weapon skills. How effective you are at staying alive is governed by your evade and dodge skills. Even how effectively you can sweat is kind of, it's your evade and dodge skills. So, what I've been doing is I've also been pushing hard. The one that I really want to get to at the moment is in professions. I'm really pushing hard to try and get to Animal Looter 30, because that unlocks hidden skill, which is butchering, and the hidden skills level up much faster at that lower level. As I explain, I actually haven't done that video yet, but I will explain the curve that you learn on. But the key is if I can unlock this 30 and unlock butchering, this should then go up faster for a little while as I'm leveling up quickly through butchering. Obviously, I'm trying to up my combat skills so that I can use a better gun. Looking at a lot of the guns. There's a lot of guns that have skill 100 to be effective. That just seems so far away still. I was trying to bid on. Somebody put a Azora up for sale, and I was trying to bid on that, but I was in a campsite in the middle of nowhere, and my internet connection was really bad. So unfortunately, I didn't get the opportunity to bid on that. That went at a reasonable price. I'd have probably pushed a little bit further, maybe. But anyway, I didn't have the ability to do it. I tried to bid, it wouldn't let me. I'm guessing it was to do with my internet connection. So it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I'm just finishing up a couple of quests here. I just wanted to, I wanted to post. I haven't posted for a couple of days. I want to let you know what I'm doing. I'm just cranking through these dailies, just slowly building the skills out. I'll probably do it a little bit longer. I do miss Cali. I miss just being around more people. I miss just going to the noob area and just talking to some people, and you know I do like the social aspect of this game, so I am definitely missing it here. I'm talking to my mentor still, obviously. I mean, I'm chatting to him, but I'm not meeting anybody new really. I mean, you can see this place is literally, this is the central hub of this area, and it is dead. There's nobody around. If I was in Twin Peaks or somewhere like that, there'd be a lot more going on. I guess you could argue it's the other place up north, but even then, there's nobody there. So yeah, I'm probably just going to keep it short and sweet today. I need to check my plushies actually. Let's go. Just quickly run up to Naha City and see if I've see if I've got any plushies. I can't be bothered to go through each one and see. And I think it's the same dude that rewards you for all of them. So let's just go have a look. Up here, Naha City. And I think it's just up here behind this guy up here. Is it this guy up here? If it isn't, I'll maybe look it up. No, it's not. Okay. Is it the guy down the bottom behind the Phoenix? I thought it was somebody really close to the teleporter, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Oh, there we go. So, Kafash plushie hunt. You've done enough points to earn the plushie. So let's go look at that. What's that? View information. I've got a little Kafash plushie there. You can see the ones that I'm actually doing, right? Daha, Kafash, and I've already got the Bari one. This is a plus 10, so again not too shabby. I'll probably sell it. I don't particularly. I'm not that bothered about plushies. The Daha one. What's that look like? It's it's pretty ugly. Oh dear. Oh well. And what's that one? Oh, it's only selling at a couple, so that's hey, maybe I can sell a set of plushies to somebody who actually cares. I don't know. Probably not. What have we got here? One clan clubber. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's cleared a couple of the quests out here. I think the Kafaz plushie. That may be one that I'm a little bit interested in. Nah, it's pretty ugly. And then there's a few more to work through. I guess this also pushes you to keep going a little bit longer. But I'm almost done here. I think I'll probably spend maybe another week here, try and build up my machinery skills just a little bit more, and then I will almost certainly head back to Cali. I said it's been an okay experience here on Toulon. It's, as I said, it's good for the skills. Again, combat skill, defense skills. You get in your evade, your dodge. You can see my dodge skills pretty bad at the minute. So if I can get that up by killing Kafash for the next week, maybe that will go up to, I don't remember, maybe just over 1,000 or something. It's not super fast, but it does go up, and those defensive skills are what keeps you alive in the long run. And of course, you're collecting your attributes as you're burning through your challenges. I need to just check. I'd probably throw this into dodge, but I do want to check and just see if any of these feed into Animal Looter. And actually, there we go. Maybe we do this now. So maybe I just do. Just give me a second. I'm just going to pull up Animal Looter and see what feeds into it. So, if for those who don't fully understand the skill system, So basically you have skills and then you have professions. And your professions feed from multiple different skills. So as you can see here, you have, intelligence, which has a small effect. You have skinning, which has a much higher effect on my animal looter. Anatomy has an effect on animal looter, and alertness has an effect. You see there's 6. And did this have alertness in there? It did. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that because I really want to boost my animal looter. So my animal looter at the moment, you can see if I go to not progress professions, Gary. So if I go to professions, animal looter is sat at 10%. Let me pop both of these. Claim reward, alertness, claim reward, alertness. So you see it's given me 34 points of alertness, and those 34 points will also feed into the profession. So now my resource collector's gone up to 12.1. So, I mean, alertness will feed into other things as well. So if I just go and just pull that up again. So alertness. Okay. So alertness here. So alertness feeds animal looter, dodger, evader, mutant looter, robot looter, jammer. So alertness feeds a lot of the defensive skills and the looting skills. So it's a good one to add. And yeah, so I will continue to go after that until I get butchering. And then as you saw, butchering actually is a very high contributor into animal looter. And the higher the animal looter skill, as you can see here, I mean, it's a theory, but you're getting a better potential percentage return on your loot size. So that's why I'm pushing it, because I'm killing a lot of animals. So I do obviously I'll push for butchering, and then I'll probably sit back and focus a little bit more on my offensive skills, try and get my laser weaponry up to 100. I mean, it's gonna be a long-term goal. Long-term goal. You see here, I'm at what was that? 40, 46 laser hit and 44 ranged laser damage. They're the two that I need for shooting laser rifles and laser carbines. So that would be the goal, to get to 100, 105, so that I can use most of the guns that are going through the shop. Going through the auction house, so I can look at upgrading my gun. Well, again, I was talking to my mentor, and I do love my gun. I've been I have been advertising it, trying to sell it. I just love this thing. I just feel that it gives me a really good return. I ever since I've had it, I've had really good luck on my returns on my shooting. I mean, 63 efficiency. It's not up in the 70s, 80s. So I don't know why it's quite so good and it gives me such good returns. But I don't know. I just it's giving me a good, consistent, high return. So unless somebody turns around to me and says, if you get a really excellent setup, you're getting 100 to 105. I just don't see that. I just see that consistent 95, 96, 96.5%. I think with Animal Looter up at 60, 70, and uh, I think that's probably where the next goal is. Get that Animal Looter up a little bit higher. Work on getting maybe a higher DPS gun, so I can go a little bit higher big game hunting, and yeah, have fun there. So I do like going after bigger and bigger mobs. I guess that's also a curse. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave it today. That is maybe get a picture of the plushie for the for the screen. Not particularly sexy, but hey. All right. Anyway, have a great rest of the evening, great wet rest of maybe the week, and yeah, this is Bloke Gaming signing off, and speak to you soon.